Have you ever felt the universe nudge you, whispering that one choice could change everything? Not with a shout, but with a quiet tremor in your soul, like a candle flickering in a storm. If you're a Leo, or carry the fierce, radiant energy of one, this story is for you. It's not just about the new moon at the end of July 2025. It's about a moment when the cosmos aligns to test your fire, daring you to decide. Will you burn brightly or burn out? Let me take you on a journey, one that begins with a single spark and ends with a light that could guide you for a lifetime. Picture this: a young woman named Aria, a Leo through and through, stands at the edge of a decision. She's built a life that dazzles, friends who admire her, a career that's climbing, a presence that turns heads. But lately, something's off. Her heart races when a colleague questions her ideas. Her words snap sharper than she means. She feels a fire inside, one she's always trusted, but now it's flickering with doubt. Aria doesn't know it yet, but the new moon on July 29th, 2025, is about to become her crossroads, a moment when one mistake could unravel everything she's woven with her heart and soul. This isn't just Aria's story. It's yours too, if you've ever felt the weight of a choice you couldn't quite name. The new moon isn't just another night sky. For Leos, it's a cosmic mirror, reflecting your strength and your shadows. The sun, your ruling planet, usually bathes you in confidence, but during this new moon, it clashes with Pluto, the planet of transformation, while the moon dances in a restless rhythm. The result? A storm inside you, subtle but fierce. You might feel invincible, ready to charge into a decision, a conversation, or a fight. But pause. That fire in your chest? It's not just passion. It could be pride, and pride, unchecked, can turn your light into ashes. Let's go deeper into Aria's world. She's in her office, staring at an email from her boss. It's a critique of her latest project, polite but pointed. Her first instinct is to fire back a response, to defend her vision, to prove she's right. Her fingers hover over the keyboard, her heart pounding. She's a Leo. She doesn't back down. But something stops her. A memory, faint but vivid, of her grandmother, a wise woman who taught her to breathe before speaking, to listen before acting. Your light is your gift, Aria, she'd said, but only if you wield it with care. That memory is Aria's first sign, a whisper from the universe to slow down. Buddhism teaches that true strength lies not in winning, but in mastering the self. For Leos, this new moon is a test of that mastery. The astrological setup, Sun squaring Pluto, Moon in opposition, creates a pressure cooker. You might feel challenged by a friend's offhand comment, a partner's silence, or a rival's success. These moments aren't random. They're mirrors, showing you where your ego flares and where your heart needs to soften. If you react from pride, you risk losing more than an argument. You risk losing trust, respect, or even a piece of yourself. Let's follow Aria as she steps away from her computer. She grabs a notebook, something her grandmother gave her, and starts writing. Not an email, but her thoughts, raw, unfiltered. Why does this critique feel like a personal attack? Why am I so angry? As she writes, she realizes it's not about her boss. It's about her fear of being unseen, of her light dimming. This is the new moon's gift, clarity, if you're brave enough to look inward. Aries is not alone. You, too, can use this moment to pause, to ask, is my reaction about this situation or about something deeper? Now let's talk about the signs, the strange, subtle messages the universe sends during this new moon. For Aria, it's a butterfly, orange and gold, landing on her window just as she's about to hit send on a heated reply. It's a song on the radio, one her grandmother loved, playing as she drives home. These aren't coincidences. They're the cosmos speaking in symbols, urging you to listen. Maybe for you, it's a dream of a lion resting under a tree, or a random phrase that sticks in your mind. Don't dismiss these. Write them down. They're breadcrumbs leading you to wisdom. In the days leading up to July 29th, 2025, the energy will feel heavy, like a storm brewing. You might notice small triggers, a friend's critique, a missed opportunity, a moment when you feel overlooked. These are tests. The universe isn't trying to dim your light, it's asking you to refine it. Buddhism calls this right action, choosing responses that align with compassion, not ego. For Leos, this means resisting the urge to roar when silence would serve you better. It means listening when you want to speak, waiting when you want to act. Let's see how Arya navigates this. She decides to wait 24 hours before responding to her boss. Instead, she takes a walk, her grandmother's words echoing. A true leader doesn't need to prove their light. At home, she lights a candle, orange like her Leo fire, and sits quietly. She breathes, feeling the heat in her chest soften. The next day, she writes a response, not defensive but collaborative, thanking her boss for the feedback and suggesting a meeting to discuss. It's not what she wanted to say yesterday, but it's what her heart knows is right. That choice, small as it seems, shifts everything. Her boss respects her more, not less. Her team sees her as a leader, not a reactor. Aria's light shines brighter because she chose mindfulness over pride. You can do this, too. Here's how to protect your energy during the new moon. 1. Create a morning ritual. *** before checking your phone or speaking, sit for 5 minutes. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and say, I choose clarity over chaos. This sets a shield around your heart. 2. Write to release. *** if you feel provoked, grab a notebook. Spill your thoughts, anger, fear, pride. Let the page hold them so you don't act on them. 3. Carry a talisman. ***, a carnelian stone, fiery and grounding, can remind you to channel your energy wisely. No stone, a simple bracelet, or even a written mantra works. 4. Practice silence. ***, when you're tempted to react, pause. Count to 10. Ask, is this about love or ego? Silence at the right moment can save years of regret. These steps aren't just for July 29th. They're for any moment when your fire threatens to burn too hot. But this new moon, with its intense astrological dance, makes them crucial. One wrong move, a sharp word, a hasty decision, could cost you a relationship, an opportunity, or your own peace. One right move, a pause, a breath, could save it all. Back to Arya. Days after the new moon, she's different. Calmer, clearer. Her colleagues notice. Her friends feel her warmth, not her heat. She's still a Leo, still radiant, but her light now comes from a deeper place. She's learned what Nostradamus hinted at centuries ago. The one who carries fire will see truth in stillness. Aries is not chasing applause anymore. She's carrying her light within, and it's enough. You're at your own crossroads. Maybe you're facing a decision, a job change, a confrontation, a leap of faith. Maybe you're feeling the pull to prove yourself, to shine brighter than ever. But the universe is asking you to pause, to look inward, to choose the light that heals, not the fire that destroys. This new moon isn't just a date. It's a doorway to a wiser, truer you. If Aries' story resonates, do this. Subscribe to this channel, not just for more videos, but as a promise to yourself to honor your light with awareness. Leave a comment. I choose to pause for clarity. That simple act is a vow to your soul. Tap like if you've ever regretted a hasty word or action, and let this be your moment to choose differently. Share this with a Leo in your life, someone whose fire burns bright but risks burning out. You might be the whisper they need. As the new moon rises on July 29th, 2025, trust the signs. Trust the pause. Trust the light within you, the one that doesn't need to shout to be seen. You're a Leo, a king or queen of your own destiny. But the truest royalty doesn't conquer. It listens, it learns, it loves. Choose that path, and you'll walk through this cosmic storm not just unscathed, but transformed. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.
I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.